My name is Jake Steffen, and this is the proper teaching progression for the back squat. So first and foremost, when we start the back squat, we want the athlete to understand how to start the movement. So to start the movement with the back squat, we'll always do more of a body weight against the rail squat position. So with that, we always want to teach the athlete to initiate the movement with their hips, pushing their hips back, sitting back on their heels, get below parallel depth, and then as they come up, pushing their knees out, keeping a solid core and the chest upright. So as we go through these rack squats, Brady will simply grab onto the rack, initiate the movement of his hips, pushing back, getting below parallel on his depth, sitting back on his heels, his toes are slightly pointed out, keeping a solid core as he goes up and down. From that progression, we'll then go into the Egyptian squat. The Egyptian squat is simply a technique that we use to teach the athlete to keep their core upright. So, with his arms upright, again, the same concept applies as he initiates the movement at his hips. Toes are slightly pointed out, sitting back on his heels, getting below parallel depth, keeping an upright chest. This position forces the athlete to keep a solid core and an upright chest as he goes through, as the bar does not roll forward or backwards. From that progression, we'll roll into the front squat. The front squat is just the same thing, obviously with just the arms to stabilize the bar. So, same concepts apply as the athlete pushes his hips back to start the movement, working on that hip hinge, below parallel depth, sitting back on his heel, keeping an upright chest and his knees pushing out as he comes up. At that moment, we'll then progress into the back squat. So obviously switching the load of the bar to the back, same concept applies as far as bar position. We'll let the athlete either choose between low and high bar position. And in that position, they'll again do the same concept, pushing the hips back, below parallel depth, toes slightly pointed out, driving through their heels, and keeping an upright chest and a solid core.